Alright, cat. Alright, cat. There we go. Is there an actual Cipher system thing in here? Let's see. Cipher. No. Just chatting. Whatever. Okay, what's the deal with this shit? Ciphers are one use abilities that characters gain over the course of play. They pull powers. Okay, why Ciphers? Ciphers are not surprisingly based on the name, the heart of the Cipher system. It's because characters in the game have some abilities that rarely or never change, and can always be counted on, pretty much like in all games. They have great abilities that are ever-changing and inject a great deal of variability in play. There are major reasons why no Cipher system game sessions should ever be dull or feel just like the last session. This week, your character can solve the problem by walking through walls, but last time it was because you could create an explosion that could level a city block. Cipher system and the PC abilities are fluid, and GM and the players both have a role in their choice, their assignment, and their use. When many things separate the game system from others, this aspect makes it unique. Ciphers recognize the importance and value of things. You cast Magic Missile. There's no... there could be Magic Missile in this game. This game's very loosey-goosey. It's not Dungeons & Dragons. It's different. It's very loosey-goosey. So you can just kind of flavor whatever as Magic Missile. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so Cipher. Okay, I gotta figure out how to like make ciphers. I gotta like. There's two things you gotta have ready, and it's GM intrusions and ciphers. Okay, discovering subtle ciphers. Okay. Wait. All characters have a maximum number of ciphers they can have at one time, determined by their type. If a character ever attempts to carry more, the random ciphers instantly disappear until the PC has a number of ciphers equal to the maximum, depending on the genre of the campaign. Subtle ciphers may be more or less likely to vanish this way. These vanished ciphers are not recoverable. Subtle ciphers are a way to introduce ciphers into a game without overt powered stuff. No potions, alien crystals, or anything of that nature. They're most useful, perhaps, in a modern horror setting without obvious fantasy elements. Subtle ciphers are more like the inherent abilities PCs have, adding boost to edge, recovering... Okay. Pigpen is a fun one. Pigpen, as in, like, there's a spell called Pigpen? Concepts for subtle ciphers include the following: good fortune, inspirations, alien concepts, blessings. Manifest cipher forms. Okay, so we've got a rolling table. Meow meow, fight the power. That's good, Emily. I forgot to take away your gun. No mods, no masters. Oh. No, it's a cipher. Okay. A fantasy cipher table. Okay, so I've got... Let's see. I'm gonna grab my dice real quick. Oh, you're bang bang. I think you mean click click, motherfucker. Okay, so I've got a D100, and that is 15. Big money. So, let's see, so 15 is detonation singularity. So manifest ciphers are for like a science fiction setting. So, okay, so subtle ciphers are good for a modern setting. Good fortune, inspiration. Sometimes you get inspired to do something you never moved before. Called adrenaline, or just, okay, life's fun that way. Alien concepts. Discovering subtle ciphers. Here we go. Since subtle ciphers aren't physical objects, GMs will need to figure out when to give PCs new ones to replace the ones they have used. The ciphers probably shouldn't be tied to actions entirely under the character's control. In other words, they shouldn't come as a result of meditation or anything of that nature. Instead, the GM should choose significant points in the story when new ciphers might simply come unbidden to the PCs. Okay, so a subtle cipher would just be like, it's just a vibe. A subtle cipher is a vibe, so you can be like, hey, dude, do you have like good luck for a while? So I guess like in a basketball game, right? If you have hot hands, right? If you just like can't miss, that would be a subtle cipher. So, they're often found in groups of 1 to 6. The GM can roll a 1d6 to determine the number. So that's a 5. Determine the number. The GM might randomly assign the ciphers to each PC. So we found 5 subtle ciphers. Is hot hands something people say? I mean, you say like he's hot or whatever. He's heating up. The more shots you make in a row, the hotter you are. That's the rule of basketball and fucking. And if you take heat to mean like how much the police want to bring you in, shooting into a crowd will also work. There's a lot of scenarios where it makes sense. So subtle ciphers. Okay. PCs might be able to obtain subtle ciphers from NPCs or in unusual circumstances as gifts, boons, or blessings, even asking for a particular kind of subtle cipher such as healing, protection, or skill. For example, PCs who make a donation at a temple of a healing goddess could ask to receive a blessing. Oh, snap. So a blessing at like at a shrine could be a cipher that allows them to speak a healing prayer that restores points to one of their pools. An NPC wizard who owes PCs a favor might cast a spell on them that deflects one weapon if they say a magic word. An alien pylon might grant knowledge of a strange mental code that lets a person see in the dark for a few hours. Gotcha. Okay. A general cipher, you can ask the GM for a general cipher such as healing, movement, defense, or perhaps something specific as flight. Okay, I want to pull up the notes thing. Notepad, busting out the notepad. I have like a note-taking app, but it might have personal information on it, so we're just gonna hide that shit for the time being. So, okay, here's vibes. Good luck. Blessing. One use word against like an arrow. Pull the password master doc. No, what'd I do? It sounds terrible. Also, I don't have this. I don't store my passwords on my computer. They're on a server somewhere else. There's one master password to get in, and if I forget it, I'm SOL. I can kick rocks. Okay. So subtle ciphers. Game mastering ciphers. 24. That's what we got. I gotta get the actual like physical book so I can use it. Okay. Also, Emily, when are we playing Chronicles of Darkness, huh? When's that happening? Okay, so manifest ciphers. Manifest ciphers are physical objects, and people are familiar with the idea of finding treasure. So manifest ciphers are, well, not all treasure, but... What's up, Roxy? Okay. I'm still really bad at typing, but I'm getting better, little by little. Da-da. They can often be found in groups of 1 to 6, a lot of 1d6s. Can't wait to like get the actual book and just stick post-it notes in it. Okay, these kinds of ciphers are easy to get into the hands of the PCs. They're often found in groups 1 to 6. Oh yeah, so roll 3. So hypothetically, we'd have 3 ciphers. They might be among the possessions of a fallen foe, hidden in a secret room, or scattered amid the wreckage of a crashed starship. The GM can prepare a list ahead of time of what successful searchers find. Sometimes this list is random, and sometimes there's logic behind it. For example, a warlock's laboratory might contain 4 different magic potions that the PCs can find. Make that Amazon wish list. I mean, if you were to, buy me it. I don't want you to buy it from me on Amazon. You can just buy it from the publisher. You can buy it from their like actual the Cipher system page. Bam. Got it. There you go. Yeah, so PDF is 23 bucks. You only support winners like Bezos. Damn. Good point. Dude, my game science dice are so fucking cool. They're so nice. They're so swanky. Ah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, it's 70 bucks for the print version, which would be nice because we got like a coffee place that's like made for like running D&D games in, which is very cool. So when I can I can share the PDF with the people, but it'd be better to just have the fucking book, you know? Because if I gotta I don't want to fucking I don't have a laptop, you know? I don't want to pull shit up on my phone, so the book is better. The book is cheaper than a laptop. Fun fact. Okay. Manifest ciphers, physical objects. Okay. Prepare a goddamn list ahead of time. GM, okay. The character search for ciphers, the GM sets the difficulty of the task. It is usually a 3 or 4, and scavenging can take 15 minutes to an hour. Scavenging is not the only way to obtain manifest ciphers. They can also be given as gifts, traded with merchants, or sometimes purchased in a shop. Unlike subtle ciphers, characters don't automatically know what manifest ciphers do. Okay, so subtle ciphers, people already know. Okay. Cipher does. Okay. They automatically know. Once PCs find a manifest cipher, identifying it is a separate task based on intellect and modified by knowledge of the topic at hand. In a fantasy setting, that knowledge would probably be magic, but in a science fiction setting, it might be technology. The GM sets the difficulty of the task, but it's usually 1 or 2. DC 1 or 2. Okay. Thus, even the smallest amount of knowledge means that Cipher identification is automatic. The process takes 1 to 10 minutes. If the PCs can't identify a cipher, they can bring it to an expert for identification and perhaps trade if desired. Okay. Manifest ciphers duplicating subtle ciphers. Lots of overlap exists between what subtle ciphers and manifest ciphers can do. Nearly anything can be explained as a subtle cipher. Can just as easily be a magic item, a specific device, or other manifest object. A bit of luck that helps you sneak, and a potion that helps you sneak. A manifest cipher. Do the exact same thing for a character. One advantage of manifest ciphers is that the characters can easily trade them to each other or sell them to NPCs. Okay. On the other hand, manifest ciphers can be dropped or stolen and subtle ciphers can't. Let's find out if the GM decides to include both kinds of ciphers in the game. A horror game could begin with PCs as normal people with subtle ciphers, but as time goes on, they find one-use spells and occult tomes, weird potions, and bone dust that has strange powers. Ciphers. Ciphers? Using ciphers. Okay, so subtle and manifest, I think. Yeah, so subtle is, I don't know. That's kind of, what's the term? It's like a term for that where like, there's like a magic system where like, magic exists as like a separate force and like, once you use the magic spell, you just forget it and you have to relearn it. It's wild. Vancian. Vancian? Vancian magic? Either way, I bought Jazz by Toni Morrison and it's fucking heavy. How you guys are doing? Vancian. Was that a Vancian as in like what the fuck are you talking about, Alex? Or was it Vancian as in you were guessing what the word was? So either way, you fucking nailed it. Sorry, I was drinking a gigantic bottle of water. Okay, so if we both guess the same thing, then we're probably right. Okay, using ciphers. The action to use a cipher is intelligence-based unless described otherwise or logic suggests otherwise. For example, throwing an explosive might be speed-based because the device is physical and not really technical, but using a ray emitter is intellect-based. So a grenade is a cipher. You get that? You write that down? Unless you straight up forget the spell. Well, isn't that how Vancian works? How Vancian magic works? Like you cast it and then like you prepare like 5 uses of like magic missile and you go like lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, and then you forget what a lightning bolt is, you know? Because ciphers are single-use items, ciphers used to make attacks can never be used with the spray or arc spray abilities that some characters might have. They are never treated as rapid-fire weapons. Identified manifest ciphers can be used automatically. Once a manifest cipher is activated, if it has an ongoing effect, that effect applies only to the character who activated the cipher. The PC can't activate a cipher and then hand it to another character to reap the benefits. The character can attempt to use a manifest cipher that is not... Okay, I gotta make sure that, like, okay. Okay. You memorize spells every day, but you don't need a book again to learn them the next day. I guess it sort of doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just kind of, it's a concession to gaminess, right? I mean, wizards are stupid in D&D anyway. They're really poorly handled, you know? Like, I want a fucking magic system where if you want to cast a spell, it saps your life force, you know? Like you like visibly age when you cast a spell or some shit. Where you have to slice open a vein to like cast a lightning bolt, you know? I want something like that. You know, like an equal and opposite reaction kind of deal. If you want to cast lightning bolt, like the opposite charge has to just like jolt through your body, you know? So like you have to have like a wizard that's like super like buff, a super buff wizard who has to just be able to take the fucking. He's a glass cannon because like when he's using spells, he's also hurting himself. That would be sick. Okay, a character can attempt to use a manifest cipher that has not been identified. This is usually an intellect task using the cipher's level. Failure might mean that the PC can't figure out that he's the cipher or that they use it incorrectly. Of course, even if the PC activates the unidentified cipher, they have no idea what its effect will be. All ciphers have a level and an effect. The level sometimes determines... I should put... Level school. The level entry for a cipher is usually a die roll, and sometimes with a modifier such as 1d6 or 1d6 plus 4. 1d6 plus 4. 9. Level 9. The GM can roll to determine the cipher's level or allow the player to roll when they receive the cipher. Normal and fantastic effects. Cipher effects fall into two categories, normal and fantastic. Normal effects are things that could reasonably happen or be explained in the normal physical world we're familiar with. Fantastic effects are things that can't. A normal person can hit a target 240 feet away with a football, quickly get over a coal, run across a tightrope, or multiply two-digit numbers in their head. These tasks are difficult but possible. A normal person can't throw an armored car, regrow a severed arm, create a robot out of thin air, or control gravity with their mind. These tasks are impossible according to the world as we know it. Okay. Normal cipher effects should be available to PCs regardless of the genre of your game. It's perfectly reasonable for a modern fantasy, horror, science fiction, or superhero PC to have a cipher that lets them use a one-use bonus on an attack or skill task, lets them take a quick breather to recover a few points at a pool, or helps them focus their will to avoid distractions or fatigue. Fantastic cipher effects should be limited to games where magic, technology, or other factors stretch the definition of impossible. A cipher that turns a corpse into a zombie is out of place in a non-fantastic modern game, but it is perfectly reasonable for a fantasy, science fiction, or superhero game, or even a horror game where zombies exist, as long as the GM decides there is an appropriate story explanation for it. A zombie cipher might be a necromantic spell in a fantasy or a superhero game. So would a spell be a cipher then? So I guess you could you could actually make this be... You could kind of make a cleric. If you just had your spells be ciphers, you know? And you rolled your cipher levels beforehand, like you read your Bible or whatever, and you go okay, this one's a 3, and this one's a 5. Okay, cool. So I've got a level 3 and a level 5 a laser beam, right? Or whatever the cleric spells are. Okay. Powders, crystals, books, words of power, potions, scrolls, rune plates, tattoos, charms. Manifest cipher table, subtle cipher table, analeptic, best tool, burst of speed, contingent activator. Okay, we got a subtle cipher. I got a 78. Repel. Okay. And a level 6. A level 6 repel. Oh fuck, now here we are. Jesus Christ. This is gonna go on for a while. Okay, so what is ciphers, let's see. Teaching the rules. Pacing. Ciphers, let's go to ciphers. Adhesion, okay, so I got repel. is going to be repel. Repel 1d6 plus 1. So I got a level 7 repel. One NPC within immediate range who is of a level lower than the Cipher decides to leave using their next 5 rounds to move away quickly. Okay, that's kind of like if you fart, that would be like it's like at my what I roll, which is, I got a 7. It was just a really, really gross fart, like a really gross fart. And so the NPC that was less than level, it was like level 6 or lower, they went like, ew, stinky, and ran away. Okay, so there's like tables for rolling shit. So yeah, it'd be good to just have some manifest ciphers like rolled already as loot. Okay. Teleporter interstellar. Manifest cipher table. Okay. It's the form. So fantasy. Oh, so the forms are just like up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could like roll. You could roll a d10 and just re-roll above. So 1. It's a potion that does. What does it do? It's a potion of 44. A potion of equipment cache. It's a potion of equipment cache. What is it? What? 1d6 plus 1. 4. The user can rummage around and produce from the cipher a desired piece of equipment whose level does not exceed the cipher's level. Oh, so it's like it could be a potion where you drink it and then you just like, something gets stuck in your throat and you cough it up, and whose level does not exceed the cipher's level. The piece of equipment persists for up to 1 day unless its fundamental nature allows only a single use, such as a grenade. So you can find like a level 3 lockpick or whatever. Okay. I kind of have a hang of that. I'm glad I found the ciphers table. That was freaking me out, man. That was freaking me out. Okay. So, now I hope the Golden Sun music works for like background stuff. As far as like not getting demonetized is concerned. I guess I will, yeah. I guess I will. Okay. Okay, so I've got a little jumping thing. These are kind of like columns or some shit. There's a jumping challenge. I'm having trouble finding like the difficulty thing for like jumping 2 meters. Okay, what's the like jumping distance like? D and D long jump distance. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before. The strength score of 50. Okay. There's an automated text on Google that if you type "help I," one of the options is "I accidentally made a Jeep." That's just you, Roxy. That's just you. You're the Jeep maker, not me. Okay, so what I have so far is, yeah, the players spawn here. There is this like weird, there's like a weird spring or something, and they can see above. There's light trickling in. There's water springs forth from below their feet, and it goes here, and then it like falls off. Right? There's like this big hole. It's kind of like a cave. And they can either jump this, right? There's like a two-parter kind of deal. They can make a long jump onto this, which like there's like moss or some shit that will like cushion their fall, and then they can climb up. Or they can go around. But I wonder what should be over here. What are we looking at? Wait, I'm the eraser still. Do I want to have it bypass the other room altogether? I wonder. Fusion Draven. That's right, Kerbubbles. Fusion Draven. Well, actually, this is technically the Cipher system. So, but there are dragons, but not yet. No, do you guys want to hear about like the rules I have for the setting? Or like how the setting's gonna work? Make the exit very easy to get to place so I can win. No, but there's all this stuff. This is like, okay, so what this is like a cave, and it's kind of like a holy place or whatever. And this forest is this weird, like, scary place. And there's ruins, like, all over it. You know, it's like fucking, like, columns and shit. But no one like lives there anymore because like the magic there's like the players don't know yet, but there's like a lot of magic and like it's a very strong like source of magic. So it has all these like weird freaky effects on like the life on the like creatures and like people that are in there. So these are like, for instance, these are two like dead people, right? And so what happens is like they were like fleeing. They were like exploring shit, and they were like fleeing like the whatever like shit's going on in like in the ruins. And so they get in here and they like they manage to like jam their shit up. They have like a little like wagon or cart or something, and then they manage to like jam it up and like make a whole like thing to like bar it up. And then they just like they huddle over here, but they end up like there's nowhere to go. They're just like trapped. So they end up just kind of like just succumbing to like exposure or some shit. And so, but it's like magic. So when the players are over here and they're trying to like, oh, this is like a door or whatever, they're gonna try to get over here. But I should probably move this closer, actually. So, but the players try to actually open the door, and these skeletons like stop them. They're like, they get up and like, no. They don't say no. They just like fucking like bar the door or like get in the way. And it's kind of like a puzzle a little bit, like they can probably fight him, but the skeletons won't react to like getting hit or whatever. They also don't take damage. I don't know if I should have them, I should probably have them take damage, but they don't like react to the players hitting them. So like the players could literally just like pick them up and just like throw them over the side here. Or it could be like a combat thing. Just kill the skeletons before they see you? Well, it doesn't matter if the skeletons see you, because they're not actually gonna like, they're not gonna fight you unless like you try to open the door. The door is protecting, the door is like get getting away from scary monsters, you know? They don't want scary monsters. They're trying to hide from the scary monsters. I want to open the door. Well, you know, of course, they all do. All the players want to open the door. It's a cool door. So probably I want to have, I think the alternate route is going to be like it's got to be like a tiny little like vent, and they got to like do some shit to like crawl through it, and it'll probably like spit them out above. I think that'll be the thing. I got McDonald's and they had Shamrock Shakes. Dude, I went to McDonald's. I haven't gone to McDonald's in like a decade and a half. Like easily, like 15 years. I haven't been to McDonald's. And I went there because I was, you know, my grandma died pretty recently. So we had to go together and like do all the funeral shit. So on the way there, I stopped at McDonald's. I got I didn't get a Shamrock Shake. I shoulda. Go now, get a Shamrock Shake? Bro, wait, how late is McDonald's open? You want me to stop? It was so good. I'll get it tomorrow for lunch. How about that? I gotta go to Rockler Woodworking Supply. I say gotta, I get to. I fucking love Rockler. Have you guys ever gone to Rockler? Monsters. That's how someone from Brooklyn would say monsters. Scary monsters. Yeah, this room is fine. This is a perfectly sized room. And there's like stalagmites. Okay, so let's see how I can, okay. Let's see. Die. Well. Die. Hard vents. Joey Wheeler. Wait, from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh? Damn. Dude, what the fuck? Why is this like that? Okay, something like this. There we go. Let's have it go over here. Something like that. Yugi! Okay, I gotta figure out some like obstacles or some shit for the PCs to have to go through here. I'll have insta-kill spike pits. Yeah, here I am again tonight. Can Kirby be in the dungeon cave? I think yes, Kirby can, and he'll be very scary. He'll be the scariest monster in the dungeon cave, so that no one will hurt him. Kirby's pretty scary as a concept, you know? You ever think about that? Kirby is a very scary monster. You're absolutely right. Dude, you guys are weird sometimes, I swear to God. You guys are so goddamn weird. Just give him a lot of sharp teeth. Dude, there was a picture making the rounds on Twitter, and somebody tried to make like a ceramic figure of Kirby, and it just like did not turn out good. It was so weird. Oh, this is weird. Okay. That. That. What happens if you go off the waterfall? There's a giant subterranean lake, and there's a bunch of the water below has this eerie blue glow, and it's impossibly clear. You can't see anything below it. You can't. It's not that you can't see, as in like it's murky. It's perfectly clear, and there's just nothing, and it's just an endless void below you. What's really going on here, eh? I'm making a dungeon. Can I go down there? You can, yeah. I think you probably, if you just go down, it probably, wait, I think I got this right? Right? I think I got this. I think I lined it up okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no reason for this shit. Probably what'll happen is... will you die? I don't know. Something will have to happen to you. You probably get transformed into something else. You know? You probably get... No, you get trapped. So if you look up, right, there's a bunch of eyes. But it's like very hard to see. Into Kirby. It's a giant Kirby mouth, Curbs. You're Add some frog noises in the background. Frogs are scary. Okay, it'll be frog noises, but they'll be way slower. They'll be very slow. A giant pigeon? Why? What the fuck is with you people? I didn't do this right. This is some like non-Euclidean shit. One, two, three. One. Want to go down one more? That? Is that all you do? Okay, I guess I just didn't have it. Hi, cat. Okay, Okay, I shouldn't have that lined up right. The vision has only one eye, though. Kirby, what the fuck are you talking about? You're so weird. Such a weird person. I mean, I shouldn't expect anything less. You are a Twitch chatter. The lowest of the low. Cyclops giant pigeon. Well, there is, okay, so there is like a kind of demigod. It'll be like a little room. We'll have there be a little room here. No, cat, no. Cat. Cat, no. Get away from the monitor. God damn it, cat. No, get. Hi. Cat. So there is like a god. There are two gods that kind of shepherd. Oh, that's actually okay. I'll still use this. There are two gods that like shepherd souls to the afterlife, and one is a long black snake, like a giant black snake, and the other is a falcon. Shellless warrior turtle with a sad and fucked up background, Dark Souls style. Are you one of the gods? Well, so there's no, they're not really gods as much as they are. So in this world there were gods and they're all gone. There is a god language, and the way magic works is by basically, so wizards are this like weird evil sect where they very closely guard all their secrets. But the way magic works is by you imprint a word upon yourself, and all of your power revolves around that word. And the older and more secret the word, the what the fuck was I doing? This doesn't make... Okay, this was like totally fucked up. That's why this wasn't working. Because I didn't actually dip below. Whatever, this goes out to here. There's a little crawl space and then a drop. And then we go. The blue. Plunk. Plunk. Something like that. Like blueberry pie, you want that power? That could be your power. You could probably, well, okay, so you'd probably want a stronger word than blueberry pie. Like maybe like berries. You could have the berry power, or like pie power, you know? But the older, like if you like imprint on a like word from the god language, it's like incredibly powerful. So like one of the main antagonists of the story is this guy who is like, he's the guy who created the player characters, and he's like the artificer, or like a puppet guy. His word is puppet, and what he wants to do is find, because like the god words are lost, right? Because the gods are all gone, so he wants to find the god word equivalent of puppet, because that'll give him like control over all, like every living like it'll give him the power to like create life, you know? It'll make him like insanely powerful. So that's kind of his driving force, and the player characters don't know that. They just want to like, they just have a memory of somebody who kind of looks like him, Give me the power, baby. You gotta pick a word. Unless your word is baby, in which case you have control, you have baby powers. So I'm gonna have one guy who's like, his like word is ice, right? It's just like straight up elemental shit. And he fights them on, the player characters have to like, you know, they have to cross a swamp or whatever. And then this guy comes in and just like freezes. They have to cross a swamp and like they get to the swamp and it's like completely frozen over. You don't want to drool all day? Well, you could have a power where like you cry and like your crying is just like the most devastating cry in the world, you know? It's just like, it's crushing, you know? You ever think about that? Okay, there's like a crazy high ceiling. Dude, this bassist is fucking shredding. He's wilding out. Drown the air with my tears. Yeah, dude, for real. For realsies. It would be wild. That. Have like a point like here or whatever. Now that's a blasphemous boss, no cap. Blasphemous boss. This room is full of scary, scary bats. No, I don't want fucking whatever that was. I want to like rotate this. It seems like I should be able to rotate it. You know what I want to do? I want to like make this in the Roller Coaster Tycoon engine. That should be a thing. There should be like an open RCT2 thing where you can just like, you can make a dungeon in that shit. That would be so cool. RCT Dungeon Maker. So, all right, there's that, there's this. Depaceman? What? Passman? Is that your word? Is that your word of power? How's this going to work out? Like making the actual 3D level, or is this just software to plan at a level? This is Krita. I'm going to be running a tabletop role-playing game. So, I want to have an idea of the first dungeon. So I'm going to be making that. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to know like what's going on. There's going to be like columns with faces, or I should probably write that down. I try to make that a scared face. Does the MMORPG music help you concentrate? I feel like it was somewhat appropriate, right? I gotta like move this. Okay, the numbers. That. Like, honestly, I've been really, the only thing I really want to listen to music-wise is Sun. That's the only thing that like actually matches my vibe, my mood. But I can't play that because that's like copyrighted. So, you know, here we are. Let's do resize canvas. That work? Yes, okay. We didn't lose our grid. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, once we get past this, there's going to be, I think, wait, no, this will actually be above shit. Okay, so if you fall in here and you want to like dive in or whatever, you'll get spit out. Actually, if you dive, the quickest way out, actually, okay, the quickest way out is, okay. Da-da-da. Possibly deep, clear water, eerie, blue, glow. Perfect. The round like I if the feces swoop down, it spits them out in the lake by town. Smiley face. Secretly. I mean, that's too many words. That's too many words. So actually, so one of the like visual elements of the Artificer is that he's just like covered in like random runes, like random characters. Like just like it seems like completely nonsensical. It's like different alphabet systems, different runes, seemingly random garbage, like ink blots. And what that is like him trying to like, that's the result of his experiments to like find the God word, you know? He's like it's just everywhere. And eventually, so if you want to like remove your imprint, oh Jesus Christ. And, viewers.shop, remove this space. Best viewers. So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he will eventually have to, like, you have to give something up. So there'll be like one wizard that's like, they're missing an arm or something, or they're missing an eye. Is your word strong? I'm gonna say you have to pick one word. It has to be one word. Well, here's the thing, Kerbubbles. If you don't know what the word is, then it probably doesn't mean anything. That's one word? Okay, okay. I'm gonna say it makes your farts 8% stinkier. The word of Jesus is the strongest. I mean, I think I could probably, that would be tight if like, well, here's the thing though, like, I think that'd be tight if they were just like Christians and just like regular Christians. It's like there's just Catholics. But I don't know. Your name is a killing word. Maybe your name just like makes things die. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna redo this. We know that it goes this way. Just this way. I'm only doing this because this is obscuring like some other shit on the map, which I don't want obscured. That. I want a cheesesteak from Phil. I know that's what I need. You want blueberry pie power? Well, then blueberry pie. Okay, you get blueberry pie. So you have control. You have to like hone it still. You have to spend a lifetime honing it. And don't forget, you are in a universe where wizards are evil. So this is the thing Paul says to himself in David Lynch Dune. Oh, fuck. I do remember that. God damn it. Stop that. How do I fucking... Let's see, pen mapping. Ugh, whatever. Okay, so Roxy gets cheesesteak power. Kerbubbles gets... blueberry pie power. I don't know whose power is better. It's probably a tie. Obviously, there are wizards that they have like good powers and like healing powers and shit, but they keep that shit hidden because there's an evil cabal of wizards that wants them dead. You gotta get out of here. We don't want nothing to do with you, good wizard. That. Very narrow. You gotta spend a lot of time crawling. Crawling in my skin. Okay. Nope. Well, these like layer effects that I don't want to fuck around with right now. This could use some working. I don't know. I'm not super happy with it. I might. I don't know. I'll do something else with this. I don't like this. I think I'm just gonna have it be like, you gotta get over this shit. Kick rocks, kid. So. Friends. Or maybe this is like a little chapel. I'll have this be like a chapel. Chapel / study. But this is a sacred place. This is a sacred place. You know, I've never had like a proper cheesesteak. I don't think I've actually ever had a cheesesteak. I'm trying to think of a time where I ever had like a cheesesteak. I'm sure I've had stuff that like was like a cheesesteak. Tiny column. Let's have a encounter here. Snake. Scary snake. Oh, it's 2 meters. So we gotta have a 2 meter high door. That's not weird, having a 2 meter high. It's not really a doorway. It's just an entranceway. This song sucks. Holy shit. This song sucks. Okay, this is a big area. I want to have this be a big area. I guess it would be this, huh? all the space is spaced out perfectly. This is gonna be a puzzle room. Let's see. Oh, this is really big. This is really big. Fuck. Oh wait. Is that right? See if I did this right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes, okay. Okay, so giant spider web, big spider, big scary spider. But he's blinded. But he's gay. Let's see. So you have to navigate it. The spider web. By jostling the web to make the spider go towards them. This is hard work. I gotta type this shit up. Let's see, room numbers. Open area. Covered by a giant spider web. Spider is blinded, but still very scary. Maybe have a dude fall in just as the show up. Can move it. Them and by. Okay. Eraser. This shit. But he's gay. I think I'm the only person who's not playing Elden Ring right now. I think. It seems like everyone's doing it. Why wouldn't you, right? I mean, it has some pretty severe PC performance issues. So there's that, right? Let's go with green. Let's have some treetops, huh? I gotta make this kind of like a little bit geometrical. Little islands. I guess you can't have like mega trees in RCT. Still, that would be so sick. Maybe I don't know. I guess how difficult would it be to make something that like behaves like that? And then there's a great big tree. Oh, okay. Oh, great big room. There's like stained glass and shit. This room's gonna have stained glass on the walls. Yes, and then critter. Let's go. Let's make a brown. Let's make a nice brown. More red. Solid block of a tree. Big old block of tree. Let's see. Maybe have the wall. You can see this wall. I'll just write down like handholds, footholds. Black, you bitch. Okay, we'll have that. The only way across is on the web. How terrifying. There'll even be little goodies wrapped up. I think that this actually looks really cool. I'm actually stoked about this room. I think it looks sick. It'll look even more sicker when I like put finish shit on it, but I don't need to like have it drawn out finished yet. You know? God damn it. It's more about just knowing the layout. And we'll have, I don't know. Is there a brush that's like kind of just lighten? No. I could probably grab like a watercolor, dude. Huh. Purple. Yellow. Damn, stained glass. Okay. This room is sick. This room is sick. Oh, you totally can. Oh, I'm so happy. You can okay, you can just grab multiple layers. That's nice. So how about that Ukraine situation, huh? Pretty wild. Hey, no politics. We don't talk politics in here, okay? What do you think this is? In this, all right, brush. How do I remove colors? Maybe there'll be like a dead dude on there or something, and he'll like try to grab the players or something. Oh, I forgot to put the little golden treasures. Dude, that's my favorite. I love that word, treasures. What about my treasures? Golden treasures. My golden treasures. Little treasures everywhere. Okay. It's midnight. I gotta go to bed. Thanks for hanging. Later days.